Good day, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Santa Clarita Real Estate Radio Show. I'm, of course, your host, Connor McIver. We're going to talk a little bit to sellers, a little bit to buyers today with regard to real estate. Some of the things you should understand when you're searching online for real estate listings, also trying to find the value of your particular home. Now, a good agent, a well-seasoned agent, is going to know their way around the World Wide Web, and they're also going to know the best ways in which to advertise properties and listings for sale. Some agents might sell you on the fact they're members of these huge mega real estate networking group, only with membership excluded to only the top 10 agents out here in Santa Clarita Valley. And those top 10 agents have 95% of the buyers, so that's why you want to hire them to sell your home. Another agent's going to say, well, we have some of that networking stuff going on with us, but we are huge on Zillow and Trulia and all the syndication platforms. We pay thousands of dollars of money per month to advertise our sellers' listings, so you need to hire me. Another agent's going to come and say, well, we do a few things, but we're going to give you this massive discount. You're not going to pay that full 6% commission, Mr. Seller. And of course, you buyers out there, you don't pay anything in regard to commission. It all comes from the seller's end. So, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, you're not going to pay that. I'm going to do it for a flat fee of $50, and you guys are going to be golden, and I'll get your house sold all day long, so hire me. So you're going to hear that pitch as well. You're also going to hear, I'm a master of online marketing, Web 2.0. We are the leaders. If you Google anything, you're going to find our brand, so on. So hire me. I'm going to go bang on all your neighbors' doors. We're going to do 52,000 open houses. We're going to take your particular listing and we're going to advertise it everywhere in the world and show you proof. We're going to build multiple virtual tours. We're going to, so you probably heard all of these, so hire me, right? Why not everything? Discount, understand. So why not, give them a little discount, maybe working on the side that you're going to be able to get more buyers for not just their listing, but other listings. The other thing, too, to look at, one of the things you want to get discussed with you, well, here's the other pitch, and I forgot to mention this. This has some teeth to it. We have lots of buyers for your house. In fact, I work with an entire team of agents. In fact, our entire company sends out email blasts routinely stating how many buyers they have for your type of home in your specific neighborhood. Here's one of the issues I'll throw out there with regard to that. You might want to be careful when it comes to getting information from an agent stating that he's going to be representing the buyer. And the only reason why I say that is because there are approximately 30% of the world that isn't comfortable with this particular, or their listing agent they hired to list their home representing the buyer as well. They're just not comfortable with it. They don't like it. They don't want to have it happen because in their mind, the agent can't break away from being their representative over and switch hats 100% to being the buyer's representative. The agent always knows a little bit of intel about the other party. So he's going to have more information about the seller than an agent normally would if they were just going to be representing the buyer, and vice versa. The agent's going to have more information about the buyer than they normally would just representing the seller. So you're going to have more information. So an agent's going to know the seller's bottom line, what's their pain point, why they have to sell, how low they're willing to go. They're bringing in the buyer. They're going to be able to offer up all that information. Ethically, should they? No. Legally, should they? Absolutely not. But what are you going to do? So that's why there's not a lot of people very comfortable with the dual representation model. So if that pitch is going to be used, not my favorite. Not my favorite. So I'd watch out for that. So online systems and resources for real estate, we are closing on Christmas. We are almost there. And in fact, with regard to it being very close to Christmas, we see a huge slowdown. We have 57 properties at the market this last week. We have 40 properties that have experienced price changes. 23 properties. That's kind of a little bit of desperation of people lowering their prices to try to get somebody into their home, into escrow before the end of the year. Back on market properties, 23 properties have fallen out of escrow. 56 properties have entered the backup offer status. 9 properties expired. 52 pending. 58 sold. Not huge numbers, but not too far off averages. Not too far off of averages. So we did upload that blog post this morning talking about advertising sellers' listings. And that's really important, I think, for all of you sellers to read, because if buyers are going to be landing on virtual tour pages, those agents need to know their names. It might not be them that are interested. I can't tell you how many times I've contacted somebody and they say, oh, well, this is for my brother-in-law. I'm just looking around online and I saw your real estate listing. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to share it. And then that person ends up having their agent call us and say, hey, my name is Clandestine Williams and I'm representing the buyer that was inquiring on Herrera Street. Do you have any offers? Can we show the property? And boom, the deal's done. So it's clean. You have your own representative, me selling your house on Herrera Street in Valencia, and then you have the buyer represented by somebody else. So I can be a total on your side type of person when it comes to going after the buyer, making sure they're pre-qualified, having them pre-qualify with my lender, and then moving through the stages, verifying their funds, looking at their FICO scores. I mean, really crawling into them with a microscope, if you will. I'm Connor McIver. I hope you enjoyed our Market Mondays broadcast. The home where everything lives is going to be housingradio.com. Housingradio.com. Of course, accessing the Real Multiple Listing Service, you can do that as well. scvnest.com. scvnest.com. It's always a pleasure. We do appreciate you listening. And I'm Connor McIver. When you're ready, reach out to me so I may be of great service to you and your real estate needs. Also, you can share me. I'm easy. Send me around. Send me around. Let your friends see me on Facebook. Love to help them as well. Be safe, everybody. Connor McIver, over and out.